Welcome back to Cleveland on the Rocks. Headlines of Burnbach. And I'm Matt, and that's Keith. We got a new beer from 903 Brewers.
Polka King of the Midwest.
I feel like that's going to be killer.
Gus Polinski and the Kenosha Kickers, playing all the fairly well-known hits from the 70s.
Welcome back, guys. So, we got our 903 Brewing can here. This one is, y'all know Home Alone, right? I know you do. Gus Polinski.
Polka.
Y'all know this. So, this would be the Christmas ale inspired by this man right here doing this stuff. So, this one comes in at 5.8% and okay, I gotta read this because I just caught this and I'm like, holy crap. Usually I don't read all the stuff on it, but I'm like, okay. Pairs with Kiss Me Polka, Polka Twist, Polka. That's awesome. So, okay, I'm with it. So what else you got on this can here?
So this is probably the first one I've gotten from this brewery. Just saw it a couple weeks ago at Heinen's, and I thought, well, it's Gus Polinski, so we have to try it. So I don't know anything about this brewery other than they are fans of Home Alone, and I'm okay with that.
That's freaking awesome. Hell yeah.
It is a Christmas type ale, so this isn't going to be one of my favorites probably, but it's still funny enough to try.
It definitely is. This one smells like nutmeg.
I was about to say, I wasn't sure if it was clove or nutmeg, but...
Nutmeg, you got a slight cinnamon. I can see how you get clove on here. Clove, I think, would overpower both of those scents, though, so I don't know that I get that there, but to be honest with you, this one may be a more spicier Christmas ale. That we just did the Christmas ale videos here. For some odd reason, we like to do them after Christmas, because you know why? Everyone else is doing them while Christmas is going on. We should do after, because we do stuff. And, you know, why the hell not? So this smells really good, though.
It is obviously lighter at 5.8%. Like I said, most of the Christmas ales are usually in the 7 to 8, up to the 10 range. This one,
I think they want you to be able to drink more of these.
Right.
I think that's why they did that. They're like, let's put it down a little bit, and then you can drink 3 or 4 instead of having 2 or 3.
Yeah, from what I've seen with a lot of the Texas breweries, is they go for the lighter type beers, not always lagers, but like a Bach, which our friend Brian Rye that lives down there, that's one of the beers that he'll drink during the summertime. It is a little bit darker, but it's still light. So.
Yeah. And you know why they do that in Texas? Because if you're in the Texas sun and you're drinking beers and it's that much hotter there than we are in Cleveland, and let me tell you, it's always hotter there than in Cleveland, 5.8 here would be, well, 5.8 there would be equivalent to our 7.8% here, and I think that's where that goes. And I think that equals out that way.
It probably does, so.
Right. Cheers, buddy. Cheers, guys.
Definitely not as spicy as some of the other Christmas ales out there, but it's still, the cinnamon is still there.
Oh, it's definitely there.
Yeah.
So, you know what you get on this? So, you know when you melt butter and you have cinnamon in it to pour on, like, say you pour on your cinnamon rolls that you're doing, like homemade cinnamon rolls and doing this? This is that. It's like a buttery cinnamon. It's a very light cinnamon. It's not very dark. It's not very heavy, and it's not overpowering, so it's not going to kill you. This is actually really, it's pretty decent. I like this.
Yeah, it's not one that I'm going to go out and get every year.
Well, I think you are, but you know, because I mean, look at it.
I'm going to get the can every
year. They might change the can every year. Who knows? Yeah. It might be green next year.
So, but this is one that I wouldn't say no to. Like, most of the Christmas ales, I'll drink one on Christmas and that's it. Like, I'm that type of person where it's
because he has to celebrate it. You have to do it.
From being from Cleveland, we have to go with our.
You gotta have one.
You have to have one,
even if you don't like it.
And it's either, you know, it doesn't have to be Great Lakes, even though theirs is one of the originals. It doesn't have to be Thirsty Dog. It doesn't have to be, you know, that type of thing. But it's so prevalent, starting in October.
You are correct. It does.
And you know what? The problem is now there are so many out there that they're still in stores in March.
Which is why we're doing the videos now, because they're still there. You can go get them. And if you notice, the last couple have been Christmassy, so that's okay.
They stick around because they've made so many that I don't want to say people get sick of them, but like
they just kind of
want it in that certain time period.
They stay around the store for a little bit, and you know what? That's okay because if your Christmas was that awesome, you want to relive it. Yeah. So you should drink those so you remember back to what Christmas was. That's kind of my thought. To be honest with you, I think this one would be perfect with that rim that we were talking about earlier. Your cinnamon sugar on top of your beer when you have the head on it, and you could pour it over it, and you could drink this, and it's rimmed as well, so you can sip the beer and go all the way around your glass. This would work so well with that.
And with it being lower alcohol, you can have a couple of these.
That's true. This wouldn't be like you could have 2 Christmas ales in the giant freaking glasses they put them in for no reason. And you know what I'm saying? That cinnamon sugar would go real well with it. Let me just tell you, you know what? I'll tell you what. I know we're in the middle of a different video, but check this out. So, Sean and I went out to dinner the other day. We went and had beers at this place, and they had Great Lakes Christmas Ale, and I thought that was really cool. I didn't order it. Shauna did. I ordered some kind of weird plum thing that I thought was cool, and let me just tell you it wasn't. But, either way, I ended up trying to drink her Christmas Ale because she drank this much of it. I drank it, and it was the worst thing I've ever had in my life. And I did not like it, and I didn't drink it either. And it left with this much going out of it because I had a sip, and I'm like, nah. Even that cinnamon sugar could not overtake the taste. I don't know if they had that keg for a very long time. Something was wrong with it. It had like a leak in it of like air and something and whatever. Not good. But either way, usually when they tap these kegs, they're so good. It just wasn't. I don't know. It didn't hit my mark.
I wonder if they didn't clean the lines properly or didn't clear the lines from the night before, that type of thing. Because I've gone into some really good places that have really good beer, and then you try it, and it's like, why is this sour?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. See, I said that too, and I'm like, this beer is bad. And she goes, Matt, no. And I'm like, this is horrible. You're not drinking this no more. What do you want? And she asked for a margarita after this. And I'm like, okay, we'll get to that. But the thing was, it was so freaking bad. Either way, I'm so sorry. Make sure you guys get a good beer that you like. And the Christmas time, let me just tell you, Christmas beers for me are kind of hit or miss too. He's the same way. He doesn't like all the spices and this and this. I do it because, like he said, we have to have that one. And I didn't, well, we have them all the time, but I still feel like when I go out with Shauna, I got to show her that we have to have one and we have to do this. And she bought one too, so, well, I bought her one. Either way, you know. But, yeah, it was a sad moment. Let me just tell you, this is so much better. It just needs cinnamon sugar. It'd be fantastic. So, hopefully you guys are out there doing something super cool with your friends, enjoying yourselves, doing stuff. Make sure you're not drinking and driving. Get home safe. People love you. Make sure you go like, share, subscribe. Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, TikTok. Do all them things. I haven't ate this morning, so you know what happens. You guys have a great week and get you a shirt.